Some years ago, when this lady was in school, she met this guy on her way coming back from her family house. Now that is in Port Harcourt in Rivers State. So they exchanged numbers, started talking, and long story short, they started dating. Anyway, this guy was jobless at that point. She was literally the one buying him food, clothes. I mean, she loves him so much. And yeah, her family, accepted the guy. Sometimes when it comes to their family house, the mom is going to cook for him. The mom is going to pack food stuff and, some 3K for him when he's leaving. All this was about 6 years ago. So yeah, that 6 years ago, they started praying, hoping to God for something nice. And yeah, because this guy is a graduate, he's just unemployed at the moment. So in the midst of that struggle, they rented an apartment together. It wasn't something big, but I mean, they were together. And yes, before you know it, he got a job. He became the auditor of a big fast food restaurant. So yes, they were managing and things were moving until this particular day that she got a message from home, from her family, and she told the guy, there's this suitor coming to ask for a hand in marriage and all that. And this guy was devastated by this. He couldn't take it. Like, the woman he loved so much. So he was literally pleading with her, like, please, baby, don't do this. And then she decided to ignore the rich suitor and stay with this guy. Now, after many months later on, this guy got a bigger job. He became the manager of an oil rig. Now, that's money. So yes, they moved out of their old apartment into the bigger apartment. Now, at this point, this guy started giving this lady attitude. Like, he would literally leave her in the house for months without even giving her some, money for upkeep. And when she complains and is asking this dude, like, yo, what's up? This guy is just going to say, oh, sorry, I don't have that kind of money. Sometimes when she checks his phone, she'll see chats of different women. They're talking about meeting in hotels and all that. Anyway, in this new apartment they went to, there's a woman in the compound. She's married, but her husband's work far away. So somehow, since this lady as well, she's kind of in the same situation, they became friends. Like, she'll come over to their place, she'll watch Z World. In fact, they got close to a point. Sometimes this neighbor will sleep over at her place. And since this neighbor is close to her, sometimes when the husband is around as well, they speak. So she's kind of close to him too. Plus, they all have each other's contacts in that compound. Just normal neighbor WhatsApp stuff. Until this particular day, she was cooking in the kitchen. So when she came out, she noticed a quick iMessage between the husband and the neighbor. But she kept calm, like maybe she was overthinking it. And again, there was this particular day, they were both at the neighbor's house downstairs. So while they were there, this guy plugged his phone charging. So the guy left that place and quickly went upstairs. Before the guy come back, the lady had picked up his phone and opened it. And it was there she saw that her boyfriend has been having an affair with this married woman, their neighbor. So naturally, she was sad, like she broke down. Like, how can the two people call my friends, do this to me and all that? Anyway, she left the place, rushed upstairs to go and meet her boyfriend, and they started an argument. And before you could see anything, she slapped him. Boom! And then the guy got angry, and then before you know, he started packing his stuff and left the house. She was begging him not to leave, but he refused and left. So when he left the house, this lady now, out of anger, the screenshot she had sent to herself, she just forwarded it to the lady's husband. Remember, they have each other's contacts from the neighbor's WhatsApp. Anyway, this guy, since he left, he refused to come back. So when the rent was about to expire, the lady messaged him, and this guy was like, no way, like, he's not renewing any rent. By the way, they're even thinking of transferring him to Warri, because that's where the headquarters is, and he's going to Warri. And yes, he finally relocated to Warri. Later on, they were able to settle the differences and they got back together. But anytime she goes to see him in Warri, he always lodged the lady in an hotel. So the lady kept asking, like, but what of your place? This dude was like, oh, he's staying in the company guest house and they don't take visitors. So this particular day, she came to Warri again. They were lodged at an hotel. So during their stay together, she had noted his new password again. So when the guy went to shower, she opened his phone. That is where she saw that this guy is now married to someone else. So when he came out from the bathroom, he saw her with his phone. She's in tears, and it was just obvious what has happened. So he went on his knees and started begging her that, oh, the lady got pregnant for him, and yada yada. She said she now asked him that, but me, was I not pregnant for you too before? The guy said, hey, but that time now there was no money to take care of a baby. Anyway, with a broken, shattered heart, she packed her bags and left the next day. Sometimes I'm like, a lot of ladies say, they engage you. But more when you hear a lot of stories, I think you understand why a lot of ladies, why they engage you.